Hey guys, what's up? PipSnipers here, back for another update. Let's take a look at plsx today. And what we see is this huge pennant going all the way back to, this is June of 2023. And as you guys can see here within this pennant, we have a 3-wave move within each of the waves. Now, this is exactly what you see in a triangle pattern, where all of the waves subdivide into 3. You can see how perfect this is when it comes to the subwaves. So that's why there is a very big possibility it's bottomed out over here. When we take a fib right down from the low here, from the A wave up to the B wave, we do see that it has come down to the 78.6% fib and the 70.2% fib right here. Okay, see how it's come down to the 786, 702. Okay, now there is a possibility it comes down to the 886 right over here, like down to around 401172. Now what I'm thinking here on plsx is that this is your A wave to the upside, this is your B wave, and then we have a C wave up to finally expand out of this range. Okay, these are the range highs, and these are the range lows. So I think that, so let's analyze the volume here. Okay, and we do see that the point of control is sitting at around 403151. So if we can get a move back above that point of control, that would be ideal in order for us to determine if the low is in or not. So that's what I would first want to see price get over. And then when you take a fib from this low up to this high, we do see that we are finding some support off of the 61.8% fib. So remember what I said in the previous video. We can pop up from any of these fibs, but as soon as you lose the 702 and the 786, then it's very likely that will come down to make a new low back down to the range low, and then we pop up from there. And this would just be coming down to tap the 88.6% fib that we found earlier by taking a fib from the bottom of your A wave up to the top of your B wave. So it's either that the bottom is in and we pop up from here back to the point of control where 70% or more of the volume is located within this macro range, or we lose the 702 and the 786 and then come down to the 88.6% fib for what's called your spring and Wyckoff accumulation. So don't forget that plsx is within Wyckoff accumulation, and like I said in the video I made about a week ago, I said that there is a possibility that we have one more flush down to take out this internal range liquidity right here. I mean, we took it out a little bit over here, but if plsx can't get back above the POC, then it's likely we'll have a little bit of a deeper flush down. Sweep this low and come back and sweep this low very slightly, and then see a pop up from there back to the median. Okay, so this is the low right here. I'll make it blue so you guys can see. Okay, so it would, worst case scenario is we lose 401 4 zeros 1894 and 4 zeros 1744. We sweep this blue level at 4 zeros 1246, and then we see a nice pop up from there. That would be the worst case scenario. The more bullish scenario would state that we just pop up from here, and this was just a wave 1. So this would be your wave 1. We just had a wave 2 right now, or we're finishing it up, and then we pop up for a wave 3 to the upside. Okay, these would be all of the Fibonacci retracement levels if this was the low. So I would want to see a move back up to the PLC from here. Otherwise, we're going to come down like this and then pop up from there. And actually, what I've noticed in crypto is that whenever you have a pennant like this, you take out the lows of the pennant, rally back towards previous support as resistance, consolidate a bit, and then we pop up from there. And this move over here would be considered deviation. I've seen this set up so many times in crypto, and everyone goes max short upon breaking down below the pennant, right? And then you have a short squeeze basically, because there's so much supply enters into the market, but smart money know that this is just a deviation. Smart money buys up all of this supply for the anticipation of distribution or expansion to the upside. So like I said, either the bottom is in and we rally back to the point of control, or we just sweep the lows just very slightly, just take out this level here. Just take out that level on December 2023, and then we pop up from there. Okay, now when we're taking a look at the targets, we can take a fib from the highest recorded price within the range down to the low, and take a look at the 2.618, 3.618, and 4.236 extension. And we can also take a look at the 1.786 extension as well. Okay. So these are the conservative targets for plsx. I think that we come up to at least the 2.618 up to the 4.236 at 3035, 3048, and 3056. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Peace out and take it easy. See you guys in the next one.